Hey guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a more kind of accessories fashion style video. I'm going to talk you through my top 5 favourite bags. Quite often I'll get asked about my handbag collection and to show you all of the handbags that I have, but I thought that I'd whittle it down to my top 5 and just show you through all of those, show you which are my favourites, why I love them, why I picked them up in the first place. I feel I need to say here as well that if you don't really like handbag collection videos or you don't want to watch anything like this isn't your kind of video, then there's no real point in you watching it, so it might be better just to click off rather than leaving hateful or negative comments about handbags or any of that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm sorry if it's not your kind of video, but there's a lot of people that have requested this. So yeah, let's get into the video. Also, for anyone who likes the makeup that I'm wearing, I'll be doing a full blog post on this whole look and what I think about the makeup because it's all brand new. So look out on Inthefrow.com really soon, it'll be on there very soon. I'm going to start off with the Givenchy Antigona bag, mainly because this is such a sought after bag. It is highly loved, it's been out for a couple of years now. Like I said in the past, I did buy this in a baby pink once, and the baby pink went blue in the rain, which I don't know if it was just my bag and it was a fluke, off chance, or if that's all the pink ones. But I went back and I bought the smaller version. So this is a small Antigona handbag in the navy blue or deep blue, depending on what website you go on. I wanted this bag because it was extremely sturdy, very robust. I know so many of you love the fact I say robust more than any other word in the dictionary, but this literally robust is what describes this bag, seriously. The zip is so heavy duty, it's super thick. Even the small version holds so much in there. This is like my big bag. If I'm going out shopping or if I'm going to meetings and I know I'm going to have like pads of paper in here or anything like that, or an umbrella, I'll often take this bag because I know that it holds everything. Sturdy strap, great handles on it, and it's a really good size to kind of sit in the crook of your arm. I think this is a great investment piece for anyone who's looking to get their first handbag, wants something that's strong, isn't that flimsy. The colour is going to hold really well, so even if you get anything on it, it's not going to be too noticeable. Also, I have this in the textured grain leather. Generally, I would always recommend sticking to the grained leather. If you have nails or anything that could nick the leather, it's going to scratch, so just be careful of that. If you're buying your very first handbag, I wouldn't recommend getting a smooth leather bag. Definitely get this kind of leather. I bought this about 6 months ago and I bought it with some vouchers for a store that I had. Yeah, so that's definitely one of my top 5. I will leave a link down below for the Antigona as well as the other 4 bags in this video, so if you like them you can go have another look. Look at the prices, look at the textures, materials and all of that jazz. And for anyone as well that's wondering where my bag and shoe cabinet is from that I got, it's just from IKEA. Okay, next bag on the list is a new one to my collection, which is the Lanvin Jiji bag. The Givenchy with silver hardware, this is golden hardware, which I don't often go for, but I really loved the fact it was kind of like this blush nude with the gold strap and the gold hardware. I thought it was rather pretty. To open it, it just twists and they both twist together. This comes off and inside it has 3 compartments, so it's actually got quite a bit of space. For example, I can fit my Olympus camera in here sideways if it has the pancake lens on it. You can fit your phone, you can fit cards, an umbrella probably. Like, it does fit quite a considerable amount for a smaller bag. Now this is a smoother leather. I think because the type of leather it isn't shiny, patent, smooth leather, but it is a bit smoother. But at the same time, this isn't my very first bag, so I thought I'd go for it. So with the strap as well, so you can either wear the strap long and then the gold chain goes on the top, or you can pull the 2 straps together and you can wear it as a shorter bag as well, which is quite sweet. So there's a couple of ways to wear it, and quite often I'll also kind of carry it in my hand as a bit of a kind of little clutch style. So I bought this bag a couple of weeks ago from Farfetch and they'd kindly given me some vouchers, so again I got this discounted. Next up is the Louis Vuitton twist bag. I am so obsessed with the current Louis Vuitton ranges, like the Capucine bag is currently on my list. It's so beautiful. But I really adored this. I really wanted something small, black bag with silver hardware that could fit small little amounts of products inside it, because at the moment I'm really loving the whole over the shoulder trend with like a big coat. So I've just been wearing like big coats with this just slung over my shoulder. Just fits right across you, really safe and secure. So this is the LV twist. It has a really cool little shape to it, this very triangular kind of style. I couldn't tell you what this material is, I'm actually not that sure, but it almost looks a little bit like a laminated leather. So again, it's not very easy to scratch, which is perfect. It opens like this, and you open like that, which is quite sweet. This is quite a small bag though, I'll be honest, because of the structure of this bag. These sections here are stuck in place, so you've got to get something in here. For example, my iPhone 6S Plus doesn't quite fit. I mean, maybe with a oh yeah, just about fits, and that's with this Lumi light on it, which L'Oreal gave me. How cool is this? Little selfie light. Oh, there it is. Woo. So it just about fits inside with that on, so that might give you a bit of an idea of just the kind of size of this. But again, I find it fits my phone, a couple of lipsticks, cards, keys, and there we go. It doesn't really fit an umbrella. I could probably fit an umbrella right in there with a few things on top. But otherwise, I really love this. I've been taking it out all the time. I love the fact that it's this obviously silver hardware, really cool alternative chain strap, and a large leather handle right at the very top. So obviously if you've got it over your shoulder, it's a bit more comfortable than the silver chain strap. And I picked this up from Vestiaire, which is an online reselling platform. So it's where people who have kind of luxury pieces can resell them and recycle, which is great. So that's the one I always use if I'm looking for bags that are up for sale that are already used. So I got this from there, again with a discount and some vouchers to buy a product from their site. Next up is this one, which I still have in a little pouch because this is my newest one. This is the Chanel wallet on a chain. So it's literally almost the size of a large purse wallet on a beautiful silver hardware chain with blue leather wrapped through the middle. So it's very Chanel in the style, but with the blue and the silver on this one. And the chain is the same all the way around, and it goes into the wallet on a chain, or the WOC as people like to call it, the WOC. This one is in the boy style, so it has the boy lock fastening style, which obviously doesn't open this way like the boy does. It instead is a cute little popper. I like the fact that it looks like a small miniature boy. It's in the herringbone patterning, so you can get it in the iconic and more classic Chanel quilted patterning, but I really love the fact that this was herringbone. It's just a little bit more unusual. I mean, the colours so me. Navy blue is kind of my thing. Okay, I'm wearing navy blue now. Navy blue I absolutely adore, and again I'm really loving the smaller wallet style bags like the Louis Vuitton that I showed you. I absolutely adore Chanel, and whenever I go in there everything is so beautiful, but I've never been absolutely smitten with a bag enough to want to buy one. I saw this from across the room, went straight over to it and fell completely in love with it and thought this is exactly what I've been looking for. It's my kind of colour. It's not going to scratch too easily because of the patterning. It's not going to show up quite as easily as if it was completely smooth. In fact, I've actually left the card sections in there. I'm not even taking those out yet. But this is only quite small. But I tested it out. I can fit my iPhone in here, plus a lipstick, a lip liner, my cards, and a key. So for any kind of date nights I'm going on, or potentially nights out, they're a bit more classier and I'm not going to be getting the drink spilled all over it, it's kind of perfect. I don't need to take all the bump and all the rubbish that I don't really need in my bag, which you often just like, oh, I'll put this in just in case. But it's just like the very bare minimum. I could take a comb in there as well, I'm sure. But for me, I bought this bag as well for more travelling, because as you might know, I do go on a lot of travelling trips, and this year I've got so many coming up, I can't even tell you. So be prepared for lots of travel vlogs, that's all I'm saying. I have so many travels coming up, and I thought this would be a perfect little travel companion, so I can literally wear this crossbody so I don't have to take it off the entire time in the airport, and I can fit my passport in it, I can fit any other documentation, I can fit my phone, and I can fit a key. And you know, just a kind of the very bare minimum. So when it comes to the times when you have to go through checkouts and security and all that, it can just have my passport inside it. Super safe and secure, so I don't have to go rooting through a bigger bag trying to find all the essentials for every single checkpoint at the airport. I thought it'd be really, really handy. It's a big treat, but I am so in love with this. In complete honesty, I almost wish that this video was a 6 top favourites, because I can't decide between the Chloe Drew or the Celine. I think I'm gonna have to go for the Celine. Sorry, Chloe. I'm gonna go for the Celine Box Bag for a couple of reasons. Mainly because this is one of the biggest handbag purchases that I made last year. I'd had a really, really busy year, worked extremely hard, and this was a huge treat to myself because I had loved it for years and I'd been putting away money for it to pick it up, and finally I managed to go in and buy it. Textured black leather. Again, I didn't want to go for smooth when you're buying a bag that's this price, so I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally it came in stock. I'm so glad that I did, because it's definitely one of my favourites. Let's say this is my #1 bag, just because it's kind of quite special to me, and it kind of marks a very exciting and hard-working year, and it was just a big treat to myself. So it opens like this, little clasp. It just says, you can't really see, but it just says Celine here on this inside bit, where that fastens over. It just says Celine Paris. In fact, I have everything in here because I used this yesterday. But it actually has quite a good size to it. A big large compartment. This is a slightly smaller compartment, and then at the back a zipped compartment. So again, you can put passports in there, phones, documentation, money. And in this front bit as well, it has 2 sections for like phones or again cards, so I have to keep cards in there as well. Strapped leather, and it goes through the inside of this part of the bag, then up into the strap. The strap is not too long, but I like it on this length because again it kind of just sits over me crossbody and sits just on my kind of hip bone. So again, I know it's extremely safe and secure, and I'm not going to lose it. After carrying heavy bags, heavy larger bags for so long, I decided that I really need to start taking less out with me, and these have been ensuring that I only take the absolute essentials. I'm no longer filling it with everything and then weighing myself down and then having really bad shoulders from it. So these have really been helping. So yes, I might have quite a lot of small bags, but it's for a reason really. It's just because I want to downsize. This is the last one. What else can I tell you about this bag? You can find this now in most Celine concessions. For Celine, you have to go into the boutiques. You can't buy online unless you would like to look on a reselling website. So what I'll do is I will leave some links down below of where you could find some of these secondhand, which are in brilliant condition. They're just quite a lot less money, which is good. So I'll leave some links down below, and the same to the Chanel bag as well. So I think I'm just going to end it there really. Those are my top 5. So I'll leave all links down below for all the bags. So if you did like any of them and you're thinking about some of those yourself, go and have a little look at more of the information, prices and the colours they come in, all the different textures and fabrics. If you would also like to see more pictures of me wearing these bags, then feel free to go along to my blog Inthefrow.com. Again, I'll leave a link down below, and just type in the name of the bag and it'll come up with so many choices of me wearing all the different bags in different styles, and it might just give you more of an idea of how you might be able to wear them as well. That's it for now, guys. I think I'm going to do a few more of this kind of video because I really quite enjoy putting it together. I think I might do top 5 shoes, maybe top 5 jackets, or top 5, I don't know, anything. I mean, just leave me some ideas down below if there's anything you'd really like to see. If you like the video, then please go give it a like now, just down below. Subscribe if you're new, and in that case, I will see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.